In other news today, Madison's homeless shelters are seeing record numbers. Porchlight says its overnight men's shelter hit an all-time high last month, serving 400 people in a single night. Now, Dane County is at risk of losing about $3 million in federal housing assistance. Our Nicole Herzog joins us live in studio to break down what's at stake.
Well, as the weather turns colder again tonight, the city's homeless providers say they expect to see hundreds of people looking for shelter. Now, this comes as officials say this potential funding cut could make matters worse, putting a strain on already limited resources.
We've been hitting new records like almost every week, at this point.
At Porchlight's overnight men's shelter, manager Fares says he's seen more people than ever, with nowhere else to turn.
Averaging probably around 370, 380 people a night. So, yep, it's definitely a lot more people coming in.
Those record high numbers come as Dane County could lose one of its largest sources of funding for homeless services.
This year, HUD has indicated that they're going to move away from funding permanent housing, and so they are going to force communities to cut back the funding they put towards housing.
Tori Kopp-Mueller is Madison and Dane County's Continuum of Care coordinator, overseeing the distribution of federal housing dollars in the community.
In our community, we're seeing potentially 150 households that will be at risk of losing their housing assistance.
She says losing permanent housing could create a ripple effect. With fewer housing units available, more people will turn to shelters that are already strained.
They sort of get stuck in shelter. So we're seeing people come in and then they're staying longer. And so there's just more people every night in needing that shelter assistance.
In November, Wisconsin joined a multi-state lawsuit against the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development to block these changes. That litigation is still pending. In the meantime, Mueller says local officials are already planning for the worst, including potential staff cuts and serving fewer people.
It'll impact all of us, the whole community. When we lose housing, that's a big deal.
The Department of Housing and Urban Development has said cutting support for permanent housing programs across the U.S. could, quote, restore accountability to homelessness programs across the country and promote self-sufficiency. For now, live in studio, Nicole Herzog, WMTV 15 News.
All right, Nicole, thank you. Dane County officials say those cuts to programs could be made as early as the end of the year, or they could be in 2027.